Brought together by their musical interests and common enjoyment of staying up to the wee hours of the morning playing any songs they can remember, Mike Fairbrother, Karen Newman, Barbie Beckford, Gerald Snyder, and Bill Snyder are the musicians known collectively as Mullet Run. So sit back and enjoy the refreshing harmonies they have to share.
Well, I left my home, and I left my kin, and I run to the woods, and there I am. Well, I've been accused of a dreadful sin, but I did not do what they say I did. River run wide, river run deep, let the water run cold up on Murder Creek. What another man done, I'll have to pay. What another man done, I might have to die. Come back and prove my right to stay. Ah, but I ain't got no alibi. River run wide, river run deep, let the water run cold up on Murder Creek.
The name is Mullet Run, and actually I'm the one that named the band. We'd been picking all night and we were all exhausted, and the next morning we were all getting up to go eat breakfast, and Karen had this like 14-foot bamboo mullet on the top of her car, and she was leading the procession of cars, so we were all following her to go eat breakfast. I'm sure we were all hungover, and I realized this is like a mullet run. So we'd already gotten the band together, and so I said, Mullet Run, that's the name of our band.
I think of the Mullets as being, in many ways, rather unprofessional. I mean, we try to show up on time and play our sets and do that, but we do this for fun,
We're just all very easygoing. That's what's nice about the group, is there's no big egos that, there's nobody standing there saying, I've got to do this song. This is, my song or whatever. Everybody's just easygoing about it, and whatever song you want to do, you can do.
Lights of Denver, they're gonna shimmer in the deep red of the dawn, and I'll be rolling in, weary-eyed and hanging on. I grab my suitcase and slip it lightly through the door and swear again I won't leave him anymore. West Texas wind, tell me why you try to hold me back, tugging at my heart, pulling on my sleeve, this old guitar. You're always up for picking just one more song, and if I listen long enough to you, I might never leave.
I play the rhythm guitar parts. Mike plays virtually all of the lead parts. And we all take turns singing vocals, so I have a few songs I take the lead on, and then I usually try to sing some harmonies that everybody does.
When we first got together, it was sort of, I think a lot of our reaction was, in spite of ourselves, we were sort of surprised, gosh, we kind of sound good and people actually kind of like us. I think we were all a little surprised because we didn't go into this very seriously. I mean, let's get together and play and form a little band. And it turns out that we have nice harmonies and we blend really well together.
And the one thing we like about our music is we wanted to keep it acoustic and kind of soft and kind of living roomish, like you would just come up on us on the back porch and there we are, and that's what you hear. And no electric and none of that stuff, just nice easygoing music.
Sometimes we call it mullet magic. Sometimes when we're playing and our harmonies are sounding good, and it's like as a group, we're better than any of us individually, and there's just something real magical about it.
Being able to play with 5 people, and I had never played with a bass before, and the stand-up bass, people just don't understand what that adds to a group. You can sit there and play and think you're sounding great with another guitar and a mandolin or whatever, and then the bass will crank up and you go, oh my goodness, boy, it's a whole nother level.
Part of the way some of these songs come about is you run through all the songs you know, and then you start thinking about, well, what other songs do I know? And you start digging back through your brain cells and you try to remember a song, and that's kind of how Magnolia surfaced.
I believe that song was done by Poco back in the 70s. And a lot of people, when Bill does it, they say, you know, I'd forgotten all about that song, but we just love that song.
Whippoorwill singing on a soft summer's breeze make me think about my baby down in New Orleans, down in New Orleans. Magnolia, you sweet thing.
To find out more about Mullet Run and their upcoming schedule, you can check out their website at mulletrun.com.